Good afternoon, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. What's going on this Friday evening? Today's topic, what I'm covering, is the fuel surcharges coming up on the 26th of this month, and on the 10th, this past 10th, we supposedly got our retro pay. So cover those things and a whole lot more. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks everybody for all the support. Keep giving me the thumbs up, smash that hype button. Thanks everything you guys do. Always love the comments. Keep them coming. Thanks so much for everything you guys share, questions, everything is awesome. I thank you guys always for that communication. Everything I say on here is from my views, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS Post Office in any of my videos. So let's get to the topics at hand, the fuel surcharge that's coming. To talk about what's coming down the pike this month between the new fuel surcharges starting April 26th and the retroactive pay we've been promised for April 10th. Whole lot of noise out there, guys. I've been looking into actual fillings, and the picture they're painting for us carriers isn't exactly what you'll hear in a service talk, that's for sure. First ever fuel surcharge. Excuse me. For the first time in USPS history, an 8% fuel surcharge is being added to priority mail and ground advantage starting April 26th. Management says it's temporary, lasting through January of 27, but we've seen temporary things become permanent before. What the impact is going to be: diesel is sitting at an average of $5.37 a gallon right now. That's a massive hit to the fleet budget. If this surcharge makes our big shippers switch to private carriers, we're the ones who are going to see our package volume and our hours shrink. So it's a give or take. They're going to add the fuel surcharge, but what our shippers are going to do, that's the real question mark. So Paycheck reality check. Back pay. We've all been circling April 10 on the calendar for that retroactive pay. But let's be real, with inflation and gas prices what they are, that raise is being eaten alive before it even hits our accounts, just like any other raise these days. If our pay isn't scaling with the $27,000 a day fuel increases the service is seeing, we're effectively working for less. The trust factor, the legal headlines, eternal issues. You might have seen the headlines about the 1.5 million fraud schemes and the internal theft cases being settled in court right now. It's hard to hear management talk about budget constraints and efficiency while these massive security gaps are costing the service millions. It's a reminder that we have to look out for ourselves and our own retirement security. I'm also keeping an eye on the numbers, especially as we get closer to April 26. I want to know, are you guys seeing a change in the package volume at your office? I know ours, my station fluctuates up and down. The Amazon deal is done, but we haven't actually seen that volume yet. So I think the contract expires in October. I think it's going to be probably November we start seeing with the new contract. Are the LLVs, your unit, even running efficiently enough to justify these costs? Always drop a comment. Let's get the conversation started. Stay safe out there on your routes as always. So that's what we're looking at right now. The fuel surcharge is going to be big depending on our shippers, what they're going to do. Because of the gas prices increasing, like I said, $5.37 a gallon right now for diesel. Depending on where you are, the regular gas is 3 something, 4 something, just depends where you're at. So with the war happening, we don't know when that's gonna go down. So that's what we're looking at right now. The fuel surcharge, USPS retroactive pay went into effect on the 10th, just this past 10th. So we'll start seeing it probably on the next check. It's with the bills and everything, it's gonna be eaten even before it hits our accounts, that's for sure. And other than that, I'm looking out for the HR, the different things in Congress right now, the CCA time. If you were a CCA or temporary casual before, there's a bill in Congress right now that make all those hours or if not years count towards retirement. But everything is on hold right now with Congress, as you know. The big thing right now, we're looking see if they can bail us out, to get our Postmaster General, stop from panicking like he does. He's saying the company is broke and whatnot. Different things going on, like I've discussed in the previous videos. We know who keeps getting the bonuses among all this stuff that we're broke, but it's not really that we're broke. We don't know for actuality. So with people getting raises and bonuses, this doesn't look like what a company actually or public service actually does when when the Postmaster General has announced that this coming January or in a few months we're going broke, we won't be able to pay anybody. These steps, there's quite a few different steps a company needs to take if that indeed is the truth and it's really an emergency, which I highly doubt it's not the case, but God knows the real truth. I would say, prayers out to our careers. This is what we do. Bread and butter, lots of postal employees in the nation and that depend on this thing. So we want to always pray for the best for our service and, let all the negativities on the side. So all the different things going on. Just wanted to discuss in this video the retroactive pay that went into effect on the 10th, this past 10th, and the fuel surcharge coming up on the 26th that our people who use us gonna have to pay additional. So they will have to pay it if they use that's even the first class mail, it's going to be hit with it. Priority mail and ground advantage starting April 26th, as we know. So our customers, we don't want the volume to drop, but it's a give or take. Post office had no choice but to add this fuel surcharge with the prices skyrocketing. What is it, 27,000 a day or something like that? It's unbelievable what this company handles, but a lot of you in the comments always share and say, look, all this is a lie. They have millions, they have billions. They were given 4 billion just 4 years ago or something like that, and it just went into thin air. And now Postmaster General says we're broke and in danger. So we'll see what the times bring. Always pray for the best for us moving forward. There's an NALC conference announcement that came across. NALC, I think it was for later this month, I believe. My bad, guys. Just trying to find the... I think they put it on the NALC website today. NALC to hold collective bargaining conference June 1 to 3rd in Washington, D.C. Collective bargaining conference is set for June 1 to 3, Washington Hilton Hotel in Washington, D.C. Due to space constraints, attendance at the conference is limited to one representative from each branch and state association. Only the branch or state president or their designee may attend. A registration process has been created online through the members-only portal, which can be accessed from the homepage of the NALC website. Branch and state presidents must go into Meetings menu tab in the members-only portal. Select Meetings registration by officers. and then click Collective Bargaining Conference to register themselves or their authorized designee. Conference will begin with the check-in of those registered from noon to 5 p.m. on Monday, June 1st. An opening session and welcome reception will be held at 5:30 p.m. on Monday, June 1st. Conference sessions will begin at 9 a.m. and run all day on both Tuesday, June 2nd and Wednesday, June 3rd. NALC has arranged a block of rooms at the Washington Hilton Hotel for June 1 through 4th at a rate of $299 a night plus tax for a single double room. Guess who's paying for that? Who we look at in the mirror every day. Union dues, us. For reservations, click such and such the number. Wow. Company's broke, huh? I highly doubt it, man. Different things going on, a lot of money in the NALC union being spent, these conferences, these rap sessions, but what is said, the same old good negotiations. But even this time, I think his question mark will even get what we got last time. It might even, God forbid, be less than that 1.3. The things are not well. They can always use the war as an excuse, of course. We all know that. So prayers go up, man, for us. Prayers go up. All crafts, speaking of that. So it's not just the carriers, mail handlers, all of you. I respect all of y'all. So until next time, that's it. Just had these news to share. And we'll talk later. Always take care of you guys. Check your surroundings always. We want to get back to our families every night. So stay safe out there. Some of you also mentioned in comments we should be allowed to carry concealed. Highly unlikely. Postal Service, mail carriers carrying concealed. Highly unlikely. But this is the thought that counts. So until next time, take care, guys. Peace out.